Did you know that there are some pickaxes in Fortnite that show everyone else you are a sweat? And there are also a lot of pickaxes that show everyone else in the lobby that you are a big Fortnite noob. Well, in today's video, guys, we are going to be telling you what your Fortnite pickaxe says about you. Make sure you guys watch all the way through because there is one pickaxe on this list that shows everyone else you are the greatest player of all time. But let's get started off with the Reaper. If you guys have been using the Reaper, then you can only be one thing, and this is a Halloween lover. This is one of the most OG and amazing pickaxes we have ever seen being added to the game. The design of this is just so clean, and I love the way it looks. We don't really see tryhards using it anymore. It actually used to be one of the most tryhard pickaxes in the game, which is actually crazy to think about, but usually people that are still using this pickaxe today are going to be Halloween lovers. With Halloween just around the corner as well, I do think a lot more people are going to be using this. Let's move on though to people using the spider snare or even the trusty number 2, and you guys are going to be the battle pass grinders. The trusty number 2 is also going to show people that you are an OG player of Fortnite as well, but mostly a battle pass grinder because this was the last pickaxe that you could unlock during chapter 1 season 3. The spider snare is obviously the brand new tier 100 pickaxe, and it does look so sick. It matches in perfectly with Spider Gwen, but because it is so high leveled, not too many people yet actually own this. The only people that I've seen using this are definitely battle pass grinders, or they have basically bought the entire battle pass. Let's move on though to people using the Raiders Revenge. Now, if you are using the Raiders Revenge, not only are you probably an OG sweat of the game, but you are just going to be an OG Fortnite player. You might have been a sweat back during chapter 1 and chapter 2 before everyone knew how to crank 90s and build, but today you are just seen as an OG player of Fortnite. This is definitely one of the only pickaxes in the game that shows that you are an OG, because a lot of these older pickaxes have started to return to the game again. The Raiders Revenge is one of the only season 1 Fortnite pickaxes that is never going to return to the game. Let's move on though to the Star Wand. If you guys are using the Star Wand today, then you can only be one thing, and that is a sweat. One thing is certain, you are going to be cranking 90s every single game. You probably practice in creative for at least 2 hours every single day, and when you aren't playing creative, you are grinding out arena. You'll definitely be competing in a lot of cash cups and tournaments as well, and might even have some earnings. You'll be easily one of the best players on your friends list, so if you are a sweat, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Let's move on though, guys, and if you are using the AC/DC pickaxe, you are going to be a rare pickaxes only player. You're going to be flexing to everyone else on your friends list and in the lobby that you own some of the rarest items in the game. This doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to be spending a lot of money on the game today. You probably don't buy too many skins or even the battle pass anymore because you just want to flex that you have all of these OG items that were released during the very first seasons of the game. You probably use skins like the Black Knight or maybe even the Renegade Raider since you have been playing since the game first came out. Usually a lot of these rare pickaxe players will also be using something like the Stellar Axe, especially in no building game modes, but if you are using the Stellar Axe, more often than not, you are going to be known as a locker flexer. You guys are going to be flexing only the most expensive Fortnite items. Now, there aren't really too many pickaxes that are super expensive, which is why the Stellar Axe is definitely your go-to pickaxe. You might also be using something like the Merry Mint, since this was a limited time only pickaxe, but considering that the Merry Mint cost about $20, I think the Stellar Axe coming in at over $1,000 is definitely the pickaxe that you will be flexing a lot more. If you are like me though and cannot afford to use a $1,000 pickaxe, then you might be using something like the Mochi Masher. This is one of the newest pickaxes in the game, and it is going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are a big meme player. This just means that you don't take the game too seriously anymore. You will definitely try and be getting a lot of wins in Fortnite, probably in the no building game mode, but when you do want to try and win, you are definitely going to be one of the more skilled players. More often than not though, you probably just want to have fun with your friends in Fortnite. You probably try and win with all the meme strategies like skybasing, hiding in bushes, only using boogie bombs, or just some of the more fun ways to play the game. We don't really see too many memers or meme players anymore though, because a lot of people are using the power pole. If you are using this, then it is going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are a big anime fan. With the latest Dragon Ball Super crossover, we have seen a lot of people still using these items today, which is really cool to see. Obviously the skins are really good, but I feel like the power pole pole and the Camiscenent staff are definitely some of the best pickaxes we have seen in a long time. Let me know which one you guys prefer in the comments down below. Do you like the power pole or Camiscenent staff better? If you guys are using the throwback axe though, then you are going to be known as a copycat player. Now this isn't specific for just the throwback axe, but because this is a pickaxe that we see Tfue using a lot, chances are a lot of people using the throwback axe are only using it because Tfue uses it. Now this can be different for all of your favorite pros or streamers. If you guys are using the same pickaxe as your favorite creator, then you are definitely going to be known as a copycat. This isn't a bad thing though. A lot of these big streamers and YouTubers do use some of the best pickaxes available, so actually it is kind of a good thing to be a copycat in Fortnite for Season 4. Unless of course you do find someone using the Hulk smashes, then unfortunately this is going to show everyone else that you are a big Fortnite noob. This is just one of the weirdest looking pickaxes. I actually think the design is pretty funny. They do look really cool, but it definitely shows everyone else that you are a big Fortnite noob. I don't really know how else to describe them, so yeah, I'm sorry if you do use these, but you are definitely a big Fortnite noob. Let's just move on to another crossover pickaxe, guys, and this is the Stormbreaker. Similar to the Hulk Smashers, if you are using the Stormbreaker, then you are going to be known as a crossover noob. I just think this is one of the coolest Marvel pickaxes in the game, but not too many people really use crossover pickaxes, and this is definitely sort of a noob-themed pickaxe. I have barely seen anyone using this because a lot of people do end up using the Harley hitter instead. But the Harley hitter definitely doesn't show everyone else you are a noob. In fact, it is the exact opposite, and this shows everyone else that you are a crossover sweat. More often than not, you are going to be extremely sweaty at the game, but you don't really want to use pickaxes or skins that everyone else is using because you want to use some of the more exciting crossover items that we have. If you guys have been using the Harley hitter a lot, chances are you have been using some Marvel skins and some DC skins, or maybe even some Star Wars skins in the past as well. You're going to be very sweaty at the game though, and might even be the best player on your friends list. If you guys don't want to spend too much money on the game though, you can always use something like the Red Hot Revenge pickaxe, which actually is a free pickaxe available in the game right now. This is going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are a free item sweat. This pickaxe is actually quite difficult to unlock, so only the sweats are going to be able to get this. It looks so clean though, and it is a molten version of the Raiders Revenge, so it is definitely worth grinding out in order to unlock it. I have seen a few people already using this in Arena, and of course those more competitive game modes as well, so this definitely shows everyone else that you are a free item sweat. You can also be a free item noob though, and these people are just going to be using the default pickaxe. This probably means you are brand new at Fortnite, you probably don't have too many wins or too many kills, and you could be dying very often. Now, we do see a lot of people using the default pickaxe when you start off because this is the only item that you are going to have in your pickaxe locker. So that is why we just see a lot of noobs using this, and since it is a free item, it just makes sense that these people are free item noobs. If you are a free item noob and looking to buy your first pickaxe though, I think the Leviathan axe is a really good choice. This is going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are a tryhard as well, so this is definitely one of the best pickaxes you can buy. It has one of the coolest animations we have ever seen. It looks so good, and it is going to work with all of your favorite skins. So if you are looking for a brand new pickaxe to buy, I highly recommend the Leviathan axe. Another really good pickaxe though is definitely LeBeau's bow. This is a Marvel themed pickaxe that was released at the start of Chapter 3. This shows everyone else though that you are a fake tryhard. You probably want to be a tryhard player in the future, but just haven't been playing the game for long enough or don't grind out creative enough to work on your box fighting skills. This doesn't mean that you are bad at the game, you probably just aren't at the same level as some of these sweats and pros that we do see in Season 4. This doesn't mean that you won't be a pro or a streamer in the future though. If you guys are using LeBeau's bow, then you can definitely grind out the more creative game modes of Fortnite and especially Arena as well to improve your skills to eventually become a full-on tryhard. We do see some tryhards using the Axe of Champions though, but this is going to show everyone else that you are a GOAT of Fortnite. Now this doesn't mean an actual GOAT, obviously this means that you are the greatest of all time. The only way that you can get the Axe of Champions is by literally being the best Fortnite player for that season. There are only like 20 people in the world that own this item at one time, so it is extremely rare, and that is why only the best of the best are going to own it. Let me know in the comments down below though if you have ever owned the Axe of Champions, but there you guys go. That is my video for what your pickaxe says about you. Make sure to let me know what Fortnite pickaxe you were using in Season 4, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.